Welcome back to FPL Spad, your best place to find FPL content for the 24-25 season. My name is Spad. Today, you're joining me for my deadline stream for Gameweek 36. And I've got one free transfer left to do that I've had from that carries over. Murphy. So which one I'm going to keep? So if I just get with these two, unless any other ideas you can come up with. I don't know why my internet keeps disconnecting. Let's see what is going on here. That free is connected now and doesn't disconnect again because I don't know what's going on. So we've had quite a lot of price changes. I could have bought a shot earlier. His price did go up yesterday. And Murphy's price, I don't think Murphy's price dropped, did it? No, I don't think so. But all in all, I think it's the only move I could really make personally. Go for the upside differential. Don't think he's highly owned. And I think Murphy's the better candidate because there are a lot of hard settle games coming up really. Besides the last game, Everton at home. The next two games will determine their Champions League places, so will be fighting for these places hard, in my opinion. So, but same goes for Villa. Villa's got a bigger mountain to climb. But Rodgers plays nearly 9 minutes. Most games, 8 minutes is like the minimum that he will play. And I think he's got slightly easier games. I know Bournemouth are fighting for the 8th position, but Spurs and United are going to be on the beach really in the league because they'll be concentrating on Europa, probably rotation some players, So I don't think they're the best place to go for, in my opinion. So Murphy might be in my chopping block, personally to me. Because I just think David Moyes team will always put up a hard fight, And then you got Chelsea at home, which is going to be probably the most important game to play. They need to win, solidify their position, but then they got Arsenal away. So, not easy games in my opinion. Don't know why my OBS studio keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. It's doing it again. And then got 10%. So, we are connected back again, but I don't know what's going on. But yeah, people are bringing Eze in, surprisingly. Could do good against Spurs away, but I can expect some rotation before the FA Cup final against Man City. So, and then they'll be at the beach against the last game away at Anfield. Nah. So, I think it's a pretty easy choice for me. And I'm going to actually go for... Because I think I'm going to bench Rodgers this game week. Anyway, so... Yeah, so because whichever one I was going to get, I was going to bench anyway, so... Yeah, I think I'll have to go with Sharda. Making that transfer. And let's lock it in straight away, guys. I'm not going to waste any time today. Locked it in. I'm just going to make a choice between Pope and Raya. I'm going to go for Pope. The captain choice is probably a bit harder, so let me just do a quick poll. So last week, my captain choice worked out for me, really, compared to everybody else, because Mbeumo did get a single assist, which was more than anyone else. That the main captain choices from last week. So that worked out. Could have been better if you got a goal or something. Would have been amazing if I shot at my team last week. He got what, 14 points, 8 points the week before that as well. So he is in a bit of form. Brentford are in a bit of form as well. Like, let's not forget that 3 games in a row winning, 2 draws before that, I guess. Arsenal and Chelsea, which is good points in my opinion. Lost to Newcastle away. I think that was a bit unlucky as well. The goal that Newcastle got was probably wouldn't happen again. And then Villa, I don't remember that match really. It's a long time ago now. But yeah, Brentford are good team. As you can see, I'm wearing my Brentford top today. So yeah, I think Mbeumo is the choice to go for as captain. But let's see if Marmoush maybe, but Haaland could be back this game week as well. So Marmoush doesn't fill me with that much hope as well. If there's any other ones other in chat. But yeah, there you go. There's the pot. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Mbeumo as my captain because he's a penalty taker. That's the thing, isn't it? So yeah, and Mbeumo's my man, and hopefully he does it. I think that's just too much money to keep a man of wasting. It is what it is now, isn't it? But yeah, that's a nice little banner there. But also, we're done. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the transfers in, transfers out. Shit, yeah, total number of points, yeah. And Burma's number 2 now. Like, that's amazing. Think what he starts 7 million this year. Started at 7 million this year, up to 8.1, 8.2. So a 1.2 million increase, still the biggest. Yeah, have a look at the biggest increases, Kev. Should we have a look at that quickly? Not round, but overall price rises. And Burma and Salah joint highest. Salah did go down the other day, so took that away from him. And Burma just joint. Isaka went at 1.1, pretty high. Kazak, Lisa, Rogers, Virgil, Sales, Ionai, Milkovic. Forest defenders, no surprise, because they probably were way lower when they started. Milkovic was at 4.5, and 4.5 as well. Wood was at 6, 4.5 for Kurzak as well. So if you had Kurzak from the very start, good points. Let's see the biggest price drops really. Let's see this. Nkunku, oh man, remember the start of the year, everyone was going for Nkunku. Not really a player that people wanted in the end. Let's just go back to normal. Transfers in. So De Bruyne, a lot of people bringing De Bruyne in. I expect him to start this game week, but maybe gets rested for the Bournemouth game at home. Remember they're playing the FA Cup, and I think Pep does want silverware still in this season. I know it's not been the best season for Man City, but they probably do want some silverware at the end of it as well. Risa and Burma, pretty much people bringing him in because they got great fixture comings up, great form. So yeah, no surprise there. Guardiola, in my opinion, he was a better player to bring in. He's really just keeping clean sheets, not attacking returns anymore, because he's playing as centre back now and not as forward as he was before in the previous teams. So someone I regret bringing in really. I got him in my team. I know he's kept some clean sheets, but could have had other players instead. Because especially like someone like Trippier who scored heavily in other games. Of course, some people are bringing him back in Wooden, but even though he's blanked in so many game weeks now, not the best performs. So yeah, people are just gambling on the fixture list really, and their desire to get into the Champions League. So you can see why people are going for them, seeing Forest have to win this game and the next game after that as well to even have a chance of getting Champions League football next year, as the last game of the season will be against Chelsea, which will be, in my opinion, a very, very important game. Yeah. And I think Forest would be happier that it is at their ground, but it means nothing until they win these two games. So these two games are a must win for Forest. Not really like care because I haven't got any Forest players in my team. So besides that, I think they do need to get the win. I want them to get Champions League football next season. I think they deserve it. They've had a bit of a wobble in the last few weeks, especially that loss against Everton at home. And the Brentford one, they didn't really show up, but Brentford are a team of form. A point against Crystal Palace was good enough to me, in my opinion. A win against Tottenham is amazing. So it's really my point. I say they were a point short, really, and that point can make a difference. Right now, the way they're fighting for Champions League spot. So I think the Everton game might come back to bite them, really. Maybe the Brentford game too as well, but that was no easy game. Brentford are a very good team. A very experienced manager, the second longest serving manager in the Premier League currently. If you just Premier League era, is probably joint with Arteta, but he was been at Brentford before that when they were in the Championship and the League One. So he's the second longest serving manager in the league. So I hope he stays longer. Let's look at the transfers out quickly, and then I'll have a look at the AI teams. So Mateta is my number one player being transferred out. I took him out last week for Cunha. Didn't work out, but we do what we do and we move on. Saka, a lot of people taking Saka out. I've just got him on my team. I'm not going to bother taking him out. I know he's not got the best of fixtures, but they do need to really solidify their Champions League position as well. So even if they lose today against Liverpool, tomorrow against Liverpool, when they give the guard of honour, really, I wouldn't mind a goal fest, really. I don't have a Liverpool defence, so wouldn't mind a goal fest, really. But yeah, then I guess Newcastle as well, and then Southampton away at home, which is probably a game they probably will have to win to solidify their top four, in my opinion, position. Because if they lose the next two games, depending on what happens on other results, could get very, very picky. So yeah, people are taking Isak and Murphy out. I can understand why you take out Murphy, but not Isak. I'll still keep Isak. He's one of the most prolific scorers in the Premier League. He's on penalties. They're fighting for Champions League positions. So big games coming up, and he's a big game player. His minutes are more or less nailed on. So no, I will not be taking out Isak out of my team. Neither will I be taking Salah out, even though they won the league. Salah still wants to break records. I know he hasn't returned in a while. He got a goal the game week before that. Against Chelsea, they were really just, the team was not still hanging for the party of winning the Premier League. So you can understand that happening. but I'm pretty sure they'll be recovered by now and raring to go against the so-called challengers of the Premier League this season, who could technically finish third in a 2-horse race. So yeah, Diaz, can understand maybe switching to another player like Sharda and Burmo, one of the top scorers in the FPL this season, and Burmo, even Wisa, underrated players really, in my opinion. Yeah, so let's have a quick look at the AI teams. So AI free hit: Nico Williams, Milinkovic, Guardiola, Flecken in goal, and Burma Wisa. No Sharda. I think Sharda is more of a very differential pick in my opinion. But I am going with my gut. I wish I had Wisa as well, in my opinion, really, and not Marmouche, because I wish I had another free transfer, really. I didn't, because yeah, Cunha is great, but I think Marmouche in my team would be, with the news of Haaland coming back, I'm not so sure of his minutes now. But we just don't know with Pep. So does he really want to risk Haaland back this early? Do they really need him against Southampton? And that's where it really comes down to. So now, if I knew Haaland was definitely playing, then maybe I'd do -4. But no. De Bruyne, yep, would have been a great shout to have in the previous weeks. But again, his minutes are not the best, in my opinion. So, yes, he's been playing recently, but I don't know. Maybe he's doing a shop window. Southampton is a game where he can make a great amount of points. I could sacrifice Saka for him beforehand and still bringing in Sharda. But AI was telling me to bring in Sharda. That's the thing as well. That's a free hit team. If you go for a wildcard team, still there. Sharda's there in the wildcard team as well. We saw and Burma's not there in the wildcard team. That's a surprise. Big surprise in my opinion. Bradley at 4.7 million would be a great shout if you had to do a defensive transfer. Because we did get news from Slot yesterday that Trent will be dropped. Conor Bradley does need to get minutes in to prove himself for next season. He needs to get more experience, so no surprise there why he should be playing next few games. So previous walkout team, maybe I wouldn't be relying on a Forest defense, or I'd rather have playing Bradley there, even though they're playing against Arsenal this week. And we'll have a quick look at the price changes, see what's happening really, what is the trend of today. We have got 25 minutes to go through deadline, so not that long left. Got a while left. I'm already done anyway. And Burma is looking like gonna get a price rise again. Guardiola, Flecken, Iron Wood. Isak, maybe get a price drop. Not good. Moreno, Rea, Bruno, Trossard. So a lot of players saying they might get a price drop, but I expect the transfers to die down. So a lot of these players won't be getting a price drop, really. But let's look at the hourly change. So people are heavily taking out Isak. Is that news something I haven't heard about? I've not listed to other FPL channels at the moment, so I wouldn't know. I lost my phone, so yeah. Let's see everyone bringing De Bruyne. Everyone's bringing De Bruyne. We signed Bamo, Wood, Guardiola, Aida, A lot of Forest different players are being brought in. I think that is more fixture transfers than form transfers that people are doing. But yeah, don't look great. Let's look at the point predictions. Well, there's only 3 game weeks left. So that's why it's so spaced out now. So midfield top 3 are Salah, Saka, De Bruyne, Palmer. Palmer got returned last week after like what 12 game weeks. Okay, before getting a goal, and it was a penalty. Don't forget that. So still not convinced with him. And Burma, Martinelli, Sharda's in there. So yeah, I think I made the right transfer, but it's about who I did it for, because I did it for Murphy and I kept Rodgers in my team. Rodgers is not really that highly predicted, but it is what it is. Couldn't really bring anyone else in. Garnacho, our rotation factor with Europa final coming up. Same as Saar, Eze, but Clive, yeah, but I think I'm happy with keeping Rodgers instead of Murphy. So, yeah. If you guys need any help, please just go ahead and ask. I'm here to help. Let's have a quick look at some pictures. Cheeky. Alright, so we've had 1 vote so far, and that has been Burma as captain as well. Good to see. Great minds think alike. But yeah. Let's have a look at the forward lineup. So I got Isak, I got Konya, and I got Marmoush. I'd rather Wisa, because I know they're going to play. I want to triple up. I would have loved to triple up on the Brentford front. Because Haaland could be coming back. So Marmoush minutes could not be guaranteed. Maybe I should have took out. But that is like every ownership is very high. I am going for the differential route. I've already done my transfer, so can't really do nothing about it now. Just gotta live with the choices I made. Just like the season has been. Not been the best of seasons. But let's hope for the best. You know? Can't get anywhere. It can get worse if I drop out the million mark. I don't want to do that. That's something I want to stay underneath the million mark, really, and somehow aim to get to the 500,000 mark. Last week, we did get a green arrow, but this week we got a red arrow, so we need a green arrow this week, guaranteed. And think a lot of people are going to be captaining more in Burma as captain. Let me have a quick look on someone's FPL channel, because they'll have votes going on, more better votes going on here than on my channel. So no vote by him, but he's captain. Let's talk FPL's captain and Bowman as well. Keeping his Crystal Palace lineup. Rogers on the bench. See Harry. Harry's doing really good anyway. He's on that top 10k rank. So he's captaining Burma as well. He's got his pretty much same different lineup. Hoping that I've got a chance of having a better game week than him this week, because people they have got their Crystal Palace contingent, and I don't think they're gonna look to sway from that. I'm looking at FPL Foco. He's got his 3 Crystal Palace players as well playing in Burmo as his captain as well. Marmoush, Isak, Salah. Defense is a bit different from Focal, but yeah. Let's go to Raptor. Raptor's normally a bit different than everyone else. He's got Mboma as captain as well. Still got his 3 Crystal Palace players. Bowen as well. He's brought in Bradley this game week. Not a bad shout in my opinion. He's benching Rogers and Konza and Saliba, playing Guardiola instead. So if I had more transfers to do, yeah, it would be an amazing pick to bring in. If just in reality, I should never took Mboma out of my team in the first place, and then I want another free transfer to do this week. Let's look at FPL Mate. FPL Mate not doing a stream today. Don't think FPL Mate's doing a stream today, so a bit weird. Normally is. But I haven't been keeping up with him anyway recently. So yeah, he's not doing a live stream today. So yeah, so we don't know what he's really doing. But yeah. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'm happy with my choices of attackers right now. I would prefer to have Reese instead of Marmoush. And just got 3-way attack on the Brentford attack. Not happy with my defense really. But yeah, I think this is gotta have to be it. I'm not gonna do any changes really. Got 1.8 million in the bank. Got no free transfers, so I'm not gonna do a minus transfer really. But yeah, any points help you guys need, just ask me a question. I can always check up for you guys. So Guardiola is number 1, Saliba, Bradley. See that? Bradley's a great transfer to bring in. If you got the free transfer. Because really at this stage of the season, I think doing minuses is not really beneficial. Because it's very short-term gains that you have to get, and you have to get big short-term gains to make up the -4. But yeah, Nico Williams is good if you already had him. Yeah, we are done. Keepers. Let's see what keepers. Raya number 1. Let's see what choose. So it's telling me to have Raya instead of Pope. Pope is way down the list compared to Raya. Still Liverpool with a harder game than Chelsea. Hey, what do I know? What is yeah, I want Newcastle to win that game anyway, so I'm just gonna stick with that. We have 14 minutes to go. Hope you guys have done your teams. Please lock and load. Make sure you save it. Got your right captain choices done. I'm just quickly doing a look. We are pretty much locked and loaded. Let's do this. Hopefully we have a great game week this week and we get those green arrows, because I certainly need those green arrows. I hope you guys get your green arrows as well. But that's what we're playing at. That's what we're doing. Let me have a quick look. So 650k. Let's see how much has changed. Transfer in. Well, 200k people bought in. We still hit 500,000. A few more people maybe bought Charlotte, maybe not. If you look at 133 points for a player that hasn't really been playing actually, he's played quite a lot actually, you know. But he's only going to get better as time goes along. He's on a bit of form right now. Well, of course, it's going to be hard against Chelsea and Arsenal. Not an easy game to play against. Their game max XG. Yeah, I just think he has the ability to do damage today. And they are trying to fight to get into Europa Conference League. I know some people might like turn an eye to it, but for Brentford, that is amazing. European football, a chance of winning a European trophy, getting some European money for a club like Brentford is amazing. So yeah, come on Brentford. Game today at 3 p.m. So yeah, away game. Can't really go to it, but I don't think there's anything else I need to do. AI team, show you AI team again if you didn't join me earlier. Free hit has got Wiesa and Burma, De Bruyne, Konya, Isak. Do like that team, very much do like that team, but like this team as well. This is the wildcard team, so Bradley, I'll prefer Bradley over Milinkovic really. Maybe in Bradley instead of Guardiola, because you can. If I were to do a wildcard team, I would actually try to bring Haaland into that team somehow and replace Isak, because it's about what 4 million you need. I don't think you could get that 4 million if you downgrade, say, De Bruyne to Mbeumo, Guardiola to Bradley. Not good news. Not good news at all. My thing just disconnected. Not good. He's looking like he's benched. Momo should looking like he's benched. Yeah, thank you for that news, bro. Just put me in a pickle, but do I bench him and bring in Rodgers, or do I do a -4? You know what? I'm gonna go for 3-way attack. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna take out Marmouche. And bring in Misa. On fire. Champions League spots right now. -4. Done. Fuck it. Let's do this. Thank you for the help and tip, bro. Because if Marmouche is benched, then I'm taking the -4 hit. And hopefully Risa pays me back by getting a goal. Minimum. A goal will be, will be what I need. Let me just quickly have a look at my brother's team. Oh man. So Isak, Konya. Easy game. Watkins, no. Wood. Nah. Evolution, nah. Roll, nah. Matata, nah. Okay, I'll leave my brother's team as it is. Going for the 3-way attack for Brentford. No problemo. I could have just played Rodgers instead. I didn't have to do that -4. I could have just played Rodgers instead. I need Risa to really return. I really need goals galore, really. From the front three of Brentford. Yeah. This is what we need today. Goals galore. We have 4 minutes to go for deadline. I just did a -4. by taking out Marmoush and bringing in Wisa. Someone came in my chat and told me that Marmoush is looking like he's benched, and I looked at other people's streams and it's looking like they are all benching him as well. Maybe let's see. It's FPL Raptor. What's he doing? We've got literally 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. So Raptor hasn't got him in his team as well at all. I think he might have done a -4, did he? Yep, he did a minus. He did a minus or he did a transfer. I am not sure, but he did that transfer. Same as me just now. FPL Harry is doing De Bruyne in and Wilson in for Mateta out and Rodgers out. So Mateta and Rodgers out for De Bruyne and Wilson. So Haaland, I think, maybe starting. Like I said, Haaland would have been an ideal player to bring into your team if you had the money or the transfers to able to do it in a wild card. Like I said when I was showing that wild card team earlier, I'd rather have Haaland than Isak in my team right now, because Southampton could be a cakewalk. We have got 2 minutes to go. Please, no, not 2 minutes, 1 minute to go. Make sure you have locked your teams in. But we are done. Focus on the same thing, took Marmoush out and bought in Wisa. I don't know if they did minuses or what, but mine was a -4. So, yeah. I maybe could have bought in. Nah, that's like downgrading Saka like all the way. Could have got 4 million. That's not enough. Would not been enough to upgrade Marmoush to Stingy. Find a wild card maybe, yeah, but nah. It is done. Deadline has passed, guys. I hope you guys have locked your teams in. This was my team before I refresh the page. Actually, I'll make a new, just do it there. Yep, it is done. This is my team. Triple attack from the Brentford side. Did a -4 at the end, as we got news Marmoush was benched. So with Wisa, a lot of FPL content creators, the big ones, put in thingy. Are you top of it again? Yeah. Nice. I didn't enjoy my season that much this year, man. A lot of ups and downs, you know. But just hopefully I stay in the 1 million mark. But aim is to get 500k. Hopefully this game is a good game week. And we carry on, man. Hopefully you pushing higher. I can't actually go to your thing right now because it's done. I'll have a look later. Next time, come on stream a bit earlier, my friend. And we can do it. But we are done for this game week. I have to go some stuff now. So I'll join you guys next game week. I think it's Saturday kickoff. I'm not sure, can't remember. But I'll be back next deadline game week and we can chat then. But till then, have a good game week. Hopefully you get great green arrows. 600 in the world. Bro, that's good, man. Hope you break into the 500 this week. They're the top 100, you know. But yeah, man, good luck to you. Hopefully you get big green arrow this week, and we'll see what. Who did you captain? And Burma? Actually, wait. I might be able to look at your team. Let me see. Yeah, it's updating, so I can't even look at your team now. I will look at your team later. And Burma, yep, same. Hopefully he does good. I had captain last week. Only the better captain by a little margin, but something. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys later. See ya.